everyone, welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. Today I'm going to be giving a review of the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. This is a 53 card deck and it did come with a guidebook. So you should know before I begin that I have had these for quite some time, but I did put them back in the box as they arrived so that I could show you. The box is very, very sturdy. I did order these through Amazon Prime, so of course I did receive these very quickly. So it did come with a book, and I really do like the book. It's got the table of contents here. The only thing that I don't like about the table of contents in this one is it is not in alphabetical order. I do not know why it is like that, but you know, usually I use my intuition when I read cards. However, there are times when I do a personal reading that sometimes I feel like there's something I'm missing, and I want to make sure that I'm doing my best for the person I'm reading for. So I'll go to the book to get the meaning from the card. And it does make it kind of time-consuming doing that when, you see here, we have Angel, if you can see it, we have Angel of Love, and this is several cards in, okay? It's almost at the end, okay? So I'm not really sure why it's that way, but that's how it is. And so that's one thing that is a minus for me with the deck. Otherwise, I'm very happy with it. It does come with an introduction about the cards and then flipping over to the meanings. Now, I did add these tabs myself. I do that so that when I'm doing personal readings, I can flip through quickly. So we have right here where it's tells about one card, okay, the Sun, new beginnings of great creativity. So it goes through and it tells you the upright meaning and also the reverse meaning, okay? So you see how long it is, it's still going. So it is very in-depth and detailed. And then at the end, it gives you an affirmation if you choose to use it. So it's a very, I love the deck, okay? It's just the fact, like I said, it's not in alphabetical order, and it can take time away from the reading itself. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how these shuffle. They are rather large cards. You see how hard these are to shuffle? I do have a hard time usually shuffling these. That one went better. They do have the glossy finish on them. And the thing is, you know, I've had these cards for approximately 1 year now, and you would think that they would be easier to shuffle, but they're really bulky for me. But, you know, I am older. I'm almost 50, so my hands aren't as flexible as they used to be, okay? Just to be honest. That may not be a problem for many of you watching these videos. But see, you see, and I have been shuffling since I was a child, so that tells you something. The cards are very thick, very sturdy. They're very well made cards. It's just they are thick. And then when you try to, and because of how large they are, then when you try to shuffle them like this, you have to be very careful, because many times a multitude will want to slide off. And it's not spirit saying, you know, to use these cards. It's just the fact of the finish, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip through the cards and show you one by one. But I do really like the cards, okay? Please don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to point out the pluses and minuses, so that if you are thinking about getting these cards, to try to take, you know, things into consideration and make your own judgment. I'm definitely happy that I have these cards. They're very beautiful. They all have numbers on them. So if you read by numerology, which I do as well, that, you know, also helps with the interpretation and not having to go to the book. And, you know, question, would I buy these again? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Even though they're hard for me to maneuver, I still really feel drawn to the cards, and I still love them. So I would have to say that between a 1 and 5 star, I would have to give them a 4, and that's just my opinion, guys. That's, you know, because I do have such a rough time shuffling them. But again, that's because of my, you know, my hands. I'm getting older, I'm getting stiffer. But I can say that I have many decks, and this is one of the harder ones of this size to try to shuffle. It may just be something about the thickness, which the thickness is nice, okay? They're very well made cards. I'm not trying to take away from that at all. But it seems like the larger cards that I have that are this size or larger, they're a tad bit thinner, and they're easier to manipulate when you're trying to shuffle. But the pictures on them are just absolutely lovely. And if you've seen any of my other card reviews, you will know that beautiful pictures are what I need when I'm doing readings, because I need to make sure that I keep beauty within the readings. And these are also, if you go through and read the meanings in the book, it's also, most of them are pretty much self-explanatory. Once you read it one time and look at the picture and feel it, you will be able to retain that information. It's not something that you have to study and study. You know, I really like that about the cards too. Yeah, and there are a lot of angels. See, I am an angel person. So there are a lot of angel cards in here, a lot of chakra cards. So I definitely am drawn to that. Very beautiful. Another angel. I feel like they're a mix of angelic and whimsical and mystical all tied into one. Okay, that completes the deck. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have any questions about the cards, by all means, please leave me a comment below and I will get back with you as soon as possible. Much love to each of you. Have a very blessed day.